Good evening, students. As we have started exercise 10.5, so we start with question number 8. In this question, we have given a trapezium ABCD with non-parallel sides equal, means AD is equal to BC. We have to prove ABCD is cyclic. It means we have to prove sum of opposite angles is 180. For this, here we will do the construction. We will draw DE and CF perpendicular on AB. Now see, in these two triangles, as DE and CF are perpendicular and this is the perpendicular distance between parallel lines, it means both are equal. AD is equal to BC given. This angle DEA is equal to CFB 90 and DE is equal to CF. So these two triangles are congruent. If triangles are congruent by RHS, we can take angle A is equal to angle B by CPCT. Now sum of angle B and C is 180, as DC is parallel to AB and BC is transversal. So these are co-interior angles. Okay. So in place of B we can put A. That implies angle A plus C is 180. Similarly we can prove angle B plus D 180. So it will become a cyclic quadrilateral. Next. In next question, question number 9, we have given two circles intersecting at point B and C. There is a line AD passing through B and a line PQ passing through B. Both are intersecting here at point C. We have to prove angle ACP. This angle is equal to angle DCQ or QCD. This we have to prove. Now let us see how to do. See here, angle ACP. This angle is equal to angle ABP. This angle, because angles in the same segment. Now this angle is equal to this angle, by same reason angles in the same segment, but these two angles are vertical opposite. These two are equal. If these two are equal, then these two will also be equal. This is our result. Okay. Now next, 10th question. Here we have given two circles intersecting at point AD. AD is the common chord. We have to find that this point D lies on BC. If we join BC, AB and AC are the diameters. If we join BC, then we have to prove D lies on this. So let us see how to do. As AB is given diameter and we know that angle of a semicircle is 90. So this angle ADB will be 90 degree. With the same reason, angle ADC, this will also 90 degree, angle in semicircle. Now we add these two angles, angle ADB plus ADC is equal to 90 plus 90, that is 180. Now sum of two angles is 180. It means both are lying on a same line. That implies BDC is a straight line. If BDC is a straight line, then indirectly we can say D lies on BC. Next, question number 11. Here in this question we have given a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. We have to prove angle CAD. This angle is equal to angle CBD. This angle. Okay. Let O here we have given midpoint of AC. If O is the midpoint, then OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to OD. Now we know angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. It means angle CAD is equal to angle CBD. Okay, these are the same segment angles, so both will be equal. This was the result. Next, we have given ABCD. In this question, ABCD is given a parallelogram and we have to prove this is a rectangle. This parallelogram is a concyclic. Okay. Here, angle ABC will be equal to angle ADC. Now, to prove parallelogram a rectangle, we have to prove only that one angle is 90 because opposite sides are automatically equal. So, only to prove this angle is 90. See here, angle ABC is equal to angle ADC because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal, but sum of these two angles is 180 because it is concyclic. Points lie on the circle, so sum of opposite angles is 180. Now here we can put ABC plus ABC, that is twice of ABC 180, each will be 90. Now a parallelogram ABCD with one angle 90 is a rectangle. So here is the proof. So students, here your exercise 10.5 completed, as well as your chapter number 10 and your syllabus is also completed. So you complete your notes, and next week I will check your notebooks. Any doubt is there, then you can discuss in the Zoom class. Okay. Thank you.